Hello, gamers.
Hey, gamers.
There he is. Hello, Toe.
Yo, Jimmy.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm ready to think about bingo.
Awesome. I don't know what happened to my Discord chat overlay, but it's not there. That doesn't really matter. There it is. Okay. Welcome to the Rookie Bingo Tournament 2025 Kickoff stream.
Let's bingo. Roan is saying I'm very quiet on stream. Yeah, you should turn Feely's mic up too. No one can hear her.
I don't see how you'd be quiet, like you're really loud in my headset and I'm using the same audio on stream.
Okay, might be a Roan skill issue.
I don't know. If someone else complains, I guess I can try and turn you up, but I think it should be fine. Okay. So let's get to it then.
Let's do it. Some slideshow gaming.
Love slideshows. Okay, so on this stream, we're going to go over the tournament format and rules. We're going to go over how to using the Discord server efficiently, hopefully. We're going to talk about the restreams and the commentary. And then we're going to show the matches because Feely already revealed them. So
I'm so excited to talk about this bracket. It's stacked.
Yep. Yeah, it looks really good. So I hope we get some really good matches.
Yeah.
All right, so the tournament format. It's going to be 1v1 matches. It's double elimination, so you have to lose twice to be out of the tournament. So just because you lose once doesn't mean you're out yet. You might still have a chance. And then we're also going to only give you 1 week per round to schedule your match. And that will be Monday through Sunday. So technically the first round doesn't start till this coming Monday. But since the bracket's already announced and everything, if you guys want to, if anyone can schedule their races this weekend, that's fine too. You can already do it. But this first round technically has like a week and a half, I guess, almost. So the bingo card. So we're going to be using version 1.1, which is the latest, and it is most definitely perfectly balanced. So there was also using the normal mode, and it'll be the standard goal list. If you want to change the language, you're welcome to do that, obviously, but I don't think most people here can read Japanese, except for Toe.
日本語でも大丈夫ですよね。
There you go. Whatever that means. Alright. So the rules. Can we make a Swedish version? Maybe.
Only if you translate, Dobrari. And
Yeah.
no one will check your work, so we'll just trust you that you don't rename things. Surely this will be fine.
Yeah, you could make a Swedish version of all the goal names and I could add it. That is possible. Alright, so the tournament rules. All of your races must be streamed. And you have to do the race through Racetime GG. That's just mostly for verification purposes, so we can make sure you actually did all of your goals in the race, and then we also just have the race time for your times. And then as far as getting a card for your match, if one of the TOs, which is Feely, Toe, or myself, if we're available, and we're there for the match, we'll give you a card when the race starts. But if for some reason, when you schedule your match, none of us can be there, then there's a command you can use in the race time chat, which is .randombingo. And that command will give you a 6-digit seed that you can then enter for the on the web page in the seed slot to get the card. So I will say, if none of us can be there and you need to use this command, make absolute sure that you use the correct seed, because if you type in the wrong seed and you do the wrong bingo, then you're obviously going to be like disqualified because you did not do the race, basically. So in that case, be very careful and make sure you have the correct seed if you have to do that. Hopefully,
but most of the time we'll be around.
Yeah, hopefully for most all the races, one of us will be around to just get you the card and make it a lot simpler. But unfortunately, we do not have a bot that just gets cards for us. So maybe in the future, if we end up, someone makes a bot, then we could use that and it would be a lot easier. But for right now, this is what we're going to have to do. We're obviously going to use the bingo rules, which is you're not allowed to use get item manipulation, no stale reference manipulation, and no arbitrary code execution. You have to play on the North American USA version, so don't use the Japanese version, or you're going to be disqualified. You can't play on any official release. And then as far as playing on an emulator, you either need to use Dolphin or Project 64 version 1.6 or 1.7. No PAL. I mean, I suppose if we want to, we could allow PAL, but you're just losing time guaranteed. So there's like no point to that.
Jimmy, do you have rules about bingo files? Everyone must use a bingo file, no race files?
Yes, you must use a bingo file. I did not include that in my slideshow, but that is listed in the resources on the tournament. I think Philly has it in the race rules also.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, that would have been a good idea to put in here, but I did not. Thank you for mentioning that.
I just thought of it right now.
And then whenever you schedule your race with your opponent, you want to announce it in the race announcements channel. And you can do that right before you start the race, so that if anyone is around and wants to watch it, then they know it's happening. Do not watch any of the restreams or view the race spoilers channel. This is just because obviously if it's being restreamed, the commentators might be talking about strategies or things you could do, and you're not supposed to have that information. So just don't watch the restreams. If you want to watch your opponent's stream, you technically can do that. I just wouldn't recommend it because it might be distracting and might mess you up, but that's up to you guys. If you want to watch your opponent's stream while you're doing your race, you can watch theirs and see what they're doing if you want. Okay, so getting help and handling ties if any of them occur. So as far as asking for help during one of your tournament matches, you can only ask for help in the bingo help channel. You should only be asking goal-oriented questions. So you should not be asking, like, where should I go? What should I do? But if there's if you're worried about a goal like all the business scrub HPs, and you want to know if the Termina Field Grotto HP counts, you could like ask, does this HP count towards this goal? And we would obviously tell you no, it does not, because only the other ones count. So stuff like that you can ask, but you should not be asking about like routing or where you should go and what you should do and all that kind of stuff. You should also not be getting any help from your Twitch chat. So you don't have to do this, but some people, even during the seeding races, would turn on like emote only mode, so you could do like that. Or you could even, when you're streaming your match, just not even open your Twitch chat. But if you do have your Twitch chat open, you should not have anyone in there helping you or backseating you, telling you what to do. To do like specific tricks, you can ask about like setups, and someone could like link a YouTube video on how to like do a trick setup or something like that. But like no one should still be telling you like how to do the trick. Like that's something you need to like figure out and do on your own.
Yeah, how do I like get this clip? I think is probably fine. Like, what should I be doing is not.
Yeah. Alright, so handling a tie. So something we're going to recommend is you can capture the race time timer on your stream. And the reason that would be useful is because it would tell us exactly when the race starts for you. If you don't have to do this, you don't have to show this, but if you do, and there happens to be a tie, this could be beneficial to you. It could make the difference between you winning or losing. But I think I'll say statistically, it's probably unlikely that there will be a tie, but if there were to be one, this would be useful for you. You can obviously
not Ocarina of Time. We don't tie here.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, as far as capturing the timer, you could obviously do a window capture. You could also do a browser source, which I set up some stuff on how to do that easily. I made like custom CSS and stuff to crop out the timer and everything so that it's super simple. And that is in the resources channel. So if you do it that way, you can get that information from there. So if a tie does happen, then one of the TOs will take the VOD and the race time timer and will retime your times and figure out who the winner is and who the loser is, and then we would announce it. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Alright, so I decided to add some the goal like completions and clarifications. These are on the web page. I actually need to update because this last one here on this list is not on the website, but I need to add it. So for songs, it's when the text appears that says you learned whatever song. For items, it's when the text box appears that you got the item. For happiness seals, it's when the notebook notification pops up. When killing an enemy, it's when you do the final blow that kills the enemy. And then if you're skipping a cutscene and one of the goals is completed during the cutscene, then the goal is counted as complete once you've finished the cutscene skip. And then for clarifications, I just added a couple here. I feel like these ones can kind of be gotchas, but there's plenty of other ones also on the website you should probably look at just to be sure that you know all of them. I doubt anyone's going to do this first one, but I included it anyways. So for 10 unique bottle contents, an empty bottle does not count as one of your contents because the contents are what's in the bottle. So if the bottle's empty, there's nothing in it, and that does not count.
I didn't actually know that rule. I love to hear that. I have probably messed this up in an Explo before.
Wow, Toe is cheating? I cannot believe this.
Cheating!
Actually
Caught
cheating.
on stream.
Absolutely caught. For the 2 Great Fairy rewards, this goal only includes the Dungeon Stray Fairy rewards, so the Magic Meter and the Great Fairy Mask do not count towards this goal. Only the Great Spin, Double Magic, Double Defense, and Great Fairy Sword count towards this goal. So you have to do 2 of those 4 things. It's not empty, it has air. We're not counting air as a content. We're counting like the egg, water, hot spring water, your potions. And then this one I feel like is probably the biggest, like gotcha, lullaby intro. So for this goal, you have to only get the first part from the Goron Elder. If you go and learn the full lullaby, you no longer have this goal. And that is because when you learn the full lullaby, the song in the pause menu displays as Goron Lullaby and not the lullaby intro anymore, so that makes it not count. From a technical standpoint, you do still actually have lullaby, but for the rules of bingo, it does not count once you've had the full song. So make sure if you're doing this goal, you do not get the full lullaby, because that will make you not have it anymore, and that can be a big problem, because then you might have to change which row you're doing or reset your file or something, which can lose a lot of progress.
Better start practicing lullaby skip if you want to go to Snowhead.
Yes. If you want to do lullaby intro and you need Snowhead, you have to do lullaby skip. Alright, and then for 4 business scripts, I actually kind of mentioned this one earlier. Only the Southern Swamp, Mountain Village, Zora Hall, and Iconic Canyon scrubs are what this goal is referring to. The Termina Field business scrub that you can watch in the telescope and then buy the HP from him in the grotto does not count for this specific goal. Alright, so using the Discord server, there is a scheduling channel that you can use, or if you prefer DMs, you can just do it that way, but contact your opponent once you know who they are, and you guys can schedule your match. Make sure to be clear with your opponent what the agreed time is, because it would kind of suck if someone thinks it's at a certain time and someone thinks it's at a different time, and then you get all mixed up. So make sure you are both clear about what time you're going to do it at. You can use this website to generate time zone friendly timestamps to possibly make it easier for you to schedule and figure out that timing. Once you have your race scheduled, announce it in the race announcements. Once you're going to be starting your race, you can announce it again that you're getting ready to start, and you can link the race time room with it. And then once the race is over, you can link the room again in the results channel along with your times. And when a match is happening, if you're not in the match and you want to talk about it with other people, like what's happening, what's going on, you can use the race spoilers channel for that. Obviously, don't read that channel if you're in the match, because you would be getting probably help and information you should not have. And then, of course, any kind of bingo-related clips, they don't even need to be from the tournament if you don't want, but any bingo-related clips, you can feel free to post those in the clips channel. I did not add this to the slideshow, but I thought about this earlier. I will probably also add another channel just called Schedule. And then once races get announced, I will probably put like just a specific list of the races in the schedule channel, and then as the matches happen, I'll remove them and add new ones in, just so it's a simpler place to find what matches are coming up in the near future, instead of needing to possibly scroll the race announcement channel. So that'll hopefully make that simpler, I think. So restreams and commentary. Only Feely, Toe, and myself will be doing restreams. Maybe in the future, we'll set it up like OOT has, where just anyone available that wants to do it can do it. But for this tournament, where we're not doing it that way, we don't really have it set up that way. So only the 3 of us will be doing restreams. But anyone out there is welcome to commentate. I also didn't put this here in the slideshow either, but I'm probably gonna. We can probably like on the Discord once races are announced, if people are interested and available at times of races, then you can let us know, and then we'll like. I'll probably add it to like the schedule channel and put who is going to be commentating each race, because we are going to limit it to 3 commentators at most, because we don't want to just have like a bunch of people in the commentary channel just talking the whole time, I guess. So we're going to limit it to only 3 people commentating any given stream.
But Dobrari asks, can entrants commentate races they're not in? Yes. In fact, we would love if you did. Come join us and watch other people's bingos and talk about it.
Yes, absolutely.
That would be cool.
Yeah, any entrant, you don't even need to be an entrant in the race if you don't, or in the tournament rather. If you're just interested in commentating and you know stuff about MM and you want to come in and talk, just let us know. And
we would love. It almost makes it more fun if, like, you have one commentator that knows a lot about bingo and another person who knows Majora well but doesn't know bingo. So you get to see someone be surprised and delighted by bingo strats. That's cool. That's fun. Yeah. So please, anyone.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So just anyone, if you're interested, just we'll figure out, and that's why I want to plan in the schedule channel I'm gonna make. Whoever. It'll kind of be like, I guess, first come, first serve. So whoever wants to commentate a race, once it's announced and we know what time it's happening, if you're available, just let us know, and then we'll like slot you in. And then when the stream happens, you can join. But also remember, this is a rookie tournament. So all these people in the tournament are pretty new to bingo, so please be nice when you talk about stuff on the stream. Don't be a big meanie.
Yep.
All right, so I decided to include some basic seating stats. There's not a lot here, but
oh hell yeah.
Let's go. For the fastest times, I included the top 3. Can you swear on commentary? You can if you want, but I think what I'll say is we ask that you keep it to a minimum. We're definitely, I will say in my opinion, we're not going to like try and be super family friendly. Like you can't swear at all, but if you want to throw in the occasional swear here and there, that should be fine in my opinion. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the fastest times, the fastest was actually Morpheus with a 45.49. And this is the row.
This is a time that, had Morpheus done this before the beginner bingo tournament, would have disqualified him from being a beginner. It's that good.
That's absolutely right, yeah. Wasn't it... What was the threshold? Wasn't it like 55 minutes?
55, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so if Morph had got this like right away, like he would have been out. So he's definitely been gaming since we started seeding races. That's
a great row. Oh my goodness.
It really is. Yeah. I mean this is a really good row because I think actually this is one I messed up when I was racing. I was just getting trolled by stuff and I actually got like a 50-minute time myself. So Morph even owned me.
You can even beat the GOAT of bingo.
This was one of the asyncs. I think this was seeding race number 10 out of 12. I think is how many we did. I think this was number 10. It might have been 9. But yeah, this was one of the seeding races and Morph couldn't join, so he did do it afterwards. But yeah, he got a really good time. And then the second fastest time was a 48.30 by Dobrari.
Very nice.
GG Dobrari. Absolute gaming. I mean, that would have disqualified Dobrari too if he had got that really quick.
Was that the same row?
I can check. Let me open my. I probably should have had this open beforehand, anyways. Dobreri, this was race.
Yes, in chat.
This was race 10. Yeah, so this is the same race as Morpheus time as well. And then
real gamers here.
Yeah. And then the third fastest time is a 51:44, which was Morpheus again. So Morpheus has definitely been gaming.
Ooh. Yeah.
So Morpheus is going to be one to look out for.
Truly.
Got some good times. It'll be a good match too when someone plays him. The overall average time from all the seeding races was a 1:28.13, which is actually pretty good.
That's quite good.
I mean, sub 1:30 is not bad for beginners in bingo.
That was my goal for the first year I played, was try to get consistent sub 1:30. So, hell yeah.
Absolutely. And then the median time was a 1:16.37. I probably should have wrote down who that was. Actually, I guess I can search for it.
Who got the middlest time?
That was Morpheus again.
Wow. Overrepresented in this chart.
Morpheus is taking over. Oh my god.
The fastest and most mid.
I wonder. No, he doesn't. Well, he technically, since DNFs counted as 2:30, which is the slowest time, he technically has the slowest time as well because he did DNF once. So he's simultaneously the slowest, the most mid, and the fastest. Incredible.
Morph becoming the main character of this bingo tournament right out of the gate here.
Absolutely incredible. All right, and on to the matches. There's 12 total entrants in this tournament, which is pretty good. I was thinking there was going to be less than this, so 12 is pretty amazing.
I'm really happy with the turnout. This is delightful.
Yeah. So do you wanted to talk about this stuff then, right? Do you want to...
I just wanted to give, and maybe Feely and chat can talk about this too, but I just wanted to talk with you about who these runners are and like their performance that got them the seeding they do and the matches we're most excited about. Because there are a couple of matches that I already see and I'm like, I cannot wait to watch this.
Okay, yeah. I've just got them listed, so I'll do like the first one.
Do it.
So the first match is Truly Nan versus Vidya James. And then the runner that got the bye for that, so they will play, the winner of that match is Dobreri.
Dobreri, our number 1 seed.
Yes.
Posted some really consistently good times. Really has been gaming. I'm excited to watch Dobreri's matches. I'm going to say, making predictions, putting my money on sports betting here, Dobreri is my favorite to win the tournament. What do you think, Jimmy?
I think my favorite to win is going to be Morpheus, but Dobreri's definitely up there. I mean, his first seeding time was a little high, but then all the rest of them were actually really good. So I think he put in a lot of practice and it paid off.
And the match between Truly Nan and James is going to be fun. James, a rando racing runner, hasn't spent that much time doing bingo, but he pops in for the weeklies often. Truly Nan, the ROM hack liker, also speed runner, has done some extended category stuff.
Oh yeah.
One of the fun things about this bingo tournament is you get people who are very good, but at things that aren't bingo, and just sort of see how that shakes out. So I'm excited to see two people who have specialized in entirely different sides of the video game go at it. That should be cool.
Yeah. I mean, Truly only ended up doing 2 seeding races, so I didn't really get to see much of what they were doing, but I think this will be interesting. I think Vidya James, I feel like can be all over the place. Because
James has gotten some incredibly fast times and is also liable to attempt hard tricks like the Lullaby Headroom Owl statue and then get mad. Truly a wild card. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah,
I definitely think he's kind of a wild card because I've seen him get like rows and he does like a really good route, gets like a really good time, but then there might be a different one where it just takes a while. So I think he's definitely more of a rando player, so he definitely has like the knowledge of all the different stuff in the game. It's just a matter of putting it together in a bingo route. So I think that'll be a pretty good match.
The Truly and James match is the middleist seed, so these are the people that we think are the closest matched, right? This is what the bracket predicts is the closest.
Yes.
Should be cool.
Absolutely.
All right, next one.
Next one is Turkenheimer versus Waffles. And then the player that got the bye for this match was Morpheus. This one, I don't know. I feel like Waffles can also kind of be of a wild card because I think Waffles can get pretty good times. It's just, unfortunately, throughout all of the seeding races, they unfortunately ended up DNFing all of them except for one. So it's kind of hard to tell how they're going to end up playing.
Waffles is the bottom seed, the 12th seed, but that's not because he's not good. It's just he DNFs more than half of the races.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. And then, so this should be a rather uneven match. Our bracketing predicts that Turk is going to win handily, but who knows?
Yeah, I know Turkenheimer. I'm pretty sure he does a lot of. Hasn't he done a lot of stuff like on the extensions as well?
Yeah, isn't Turk an SRM runner?
I think so. I think he's one of the people that's helped with a lot of the all the ESS turns and the spinning with pots and whatever they're doing. He's that kind of a gamer.
Going on in the crazy side of the video game. I've watched a lot of Turk videos going back years. So
yeah.
An experienced runner who's been around far, far longer than I have.
Definitely.
So this match might just be an easy Turk sweep, but who knows?
Yeah, I think Waffles is pretty good, honestly, but yeah, there's just a lot of there's several of the races I think they learned like lullaby skip, but then they tried to do it in their match in like the seeding race, and it didn't work out, and then it just kind of tilted them, and then they just quit. So it's hard to tell how it's gonna go, but yeah, that's definitely relatable. There's sometimes you just have bingos not go how you would hope they go. That's just the way it is.
And then the winner of this match faces our main character, Morph.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good match. All right, you ready for the next one?
Go to the next one.
All right, so the next one is Chaotic Yosher versus Nina, and then Purple Tissue Box got the bye here. So this one, I think this one's gonna be similar to the last match because I definitely know Nina's put a lot of practice in. She's been getting pretty good at bingo.
Yeah.
Chaotic Yosher, though, only ended up doing, as far as I know, only one seeding race. Mm-hmm. So I don't know a lot about them. I know they play randomizer, I think, as well. But aside from that, I don't know much about them. So I feel like this match could kind of be a wild card, too. They could be like a god gamer and they just come in and sweep Nina. So I don't know how that's going to go down.
I don't know, but I know Nina has really been putting in the reps. Nina's streaming bingo like most days these days, I feel. So has learned lullaby skip, which is I feel like lullaby skip is the trick to know for going fast. So excited for this one. No idea what's going to happen.
Yep, same here. Purple Tissue Box, he's come back recently, but he definitely is. I know him. I've been good friends with him for a while, and he actually made some ROM hacks as well. Like I did.
The beloved author of Fire Arrow is missing, yeah.
Oh yeah, so he's definitely an MM gamer. Just because I don't know much about Yosher, I think if Nina were to win this match and we get Nina versus Purple Tissue Box, then I think that'll be a really good match because they're both pretty equally skilled at this point, I think.
And the Majora old head versus the young talent is a fun storyline anyway.
Oh yeah, we always love the boomers versus the zoomers, exactly. as they say in OOT. So love to see how that one goes down if we get that. All right, Next up. The last one is I'm Perp versus Bewildebeest, and then Blaze got the bye for this round.
The Perp versus Beast match is the match I'm most excited for. I really hope I get to commentate that. Both very experienced speedrunners, Perp doing a lot of AFR, Beast has done 1 million different categories, but I think is mostly known for the hundos. But Perp has been putting a lot of time into practicing bingo recently, and Beast has been playing Twilight Princess. So
Yeah.
what the heck is gonna happen? I'm so excited. Like, extremely high level of talent here, but one person has been doing a lot of bingo, and the other person is just very good at the game. It's cinema, absolute cinema.
I mean, technically, Dobrery's been doing that too. Dobrery's been going hard on the Twilight Princess any percent recently,
and Morph a bit, I think.
I think Morph did it a little bit, but he's been back on all masks recently, so he's been doing a lot of MM. Yeah, I think this race will be interesting too. Yeah, it's definitely like Perp's got a lot of practice in right now, and then Bewildered Beast is just like, I'd say sort of like Vidya James. He has the knowledge, he knows all the stuff. It's just a matter of can he put it together in a route and a bingo and get a good time. So I think that'll be an interesting match as well.
And I don't know much about Blaze, who I don't think I've seen in the weekly bingos, but dropped in and put some really good times from bingo. Blaze 2 seed.
Blaze has been around a while too. I think he's kind of like Purple Tissue Box. I haven't seen him for a while, but I definitely know I don't want to say he's like a super old head, but he's a little bit of an old head. And I think he does a lot. I think he's done a lot of randomizer at some point too. So he's definitely a gamer as well. Which
I watched his first bingo, and he's good for sure. Yeah,
for me, it was not a surprise that he got one of the buys because he's pretty good at the game too.
Nice. Perp says Blaze won the last season of MMR. Wow, a gamer's.
Oh, did he? Okay, yeah, he's definitely a gamer then. Very big gamer.
They're in the number 2 seed, so it should be a fun match.
All right. Do you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
That's all. I wanted to go over the matches and, I don't know, hype things up because these.
Okay, yeah, because that's all I've got for slideshow. So good luck, everyone, in the tournament, and let's bingo.
Let's bingo.
So yeah, just to quickly re-say again, the tournament, I guess you could say, officially starts on Monday. But if you guys already want to start scheduling your matches this weekend, that's fine too. And if we can figure out some restreams, if you guys want to do that, we can do that too. So, but yeah, that's it for the stream. So thank you everyone for coming and watching, and good luck on your matches.
Thank you, and remember to sign up for commentary in the Beginner Bingo Tournament server.
Absolutely. Maybe we could even make like a Google document where you can like submit that you want to apply or something. I don't know, something like that. Maybe too. We'll think about it. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and until next time. Bye-bye.